What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is talking about this weekend's fixtures and the build up to what could be one heck of a fascinating finale between these magnificent teams this weekend playing in the Six Nations. We have England versus Scotland, the Calcutta Cup. So much history in this game, so much to look forward to. The tension is going to be unreal. England need a win if they want to go further. Then we have France versus Italy. Now again, this might not be an important game for a lot of us, but it's a very interesting game to watch because technically the two weaker teams are France and Italy from what we've seen this tournament. I know Scotland haven't been the greatest either and haven't done themselves too proud, but France have been demolished by the odd team or two, and they're going to want to end on a positive note. They're going to want to end giving hope to their fans, especially with the World Cup right around the corner. Now Italy, on the other hand, haven't had the greatest season either, but they've definitely shown a lot more improvement, and that's an important thing for one to remember going for this big game, or going for this game this weekend. So I'm excited to see it. Potentially we could see an upset in all three of these contests, but the game of the weekend, the game we're probably going to be watching very, very closely, and I can't wait to do the prediction for this one, but that is Wales versus Ireland. So much to look forward to, and why it's such a crucial finale is because the top three teams could win this World Cup Six Nations tournament, could win the World Cup too if they go all the way. But the whole scenario of it is Wales beat Ireland, Ireland go through. If Ireland want to win, they're going to need an upset from England. So from Scotland beating England. And if England want to go through, obviously they're going to need Ireland to win. So much in store for us this weekend, and so much quality and talent we are going to witness this weekend. All teams are going to be giving it their absolute all in this contest, and it's going to be absolutely exciting. Eddie Jones is going to want to silence the critics. He's going to want to give the English public hope. He's going to want to show the redemption of where they were 1 year ago to where they are now. It's truly been a remarkable comeback for England, and for that I give them credit. Ireland had the year of dreams in 2018, beating the All Blacks, winning in Australia, and winning the Grand Slam Six Nations title. But the start of the Six Nations, they hit a bump by losing to England. They've won their games, the rest of the games, but they haven't been convincing. They've been missing that edge that they have been proving in all the other games, which has definitely been missed in those other games. So they just need to really gel down. What I saw against France was a stronger team, an improved team in that first half. However, second half, they saw the problems, they saw the issues, and they weren't capitalizing because I think they sat back, and because they knew they got the bonus point, which can't happen this weekend, because if they do that, they're going to lose out on an opportunity of maybe winning the Six Nations tournament. Then you've got England and Scotland. Well, I've spoken about England, but we go to Scotland. Now, Scotland beat England last year, but that was in Scotland. They haven't beaten England since 1986, if I'm not mistaken. It's a big ask for the Scots, and not having Hogg and all those big guys, I think Blair's also out, is going to be massive. But they got Watson back. For me, start Watson and put the pressure on. They still have the experience in that squad. Russell's back, and you've obviously got that the brilliant number 9. They need to really settle and play the game. If they have the opportunity, they need to capitalise. If they don't do that, England are going to walk them. Wales, what a year. What a past 2 years. 13 consecutive wins has truly been absolutely remarkable. The last one wasn't that pretty, but it was still a win, and that win allowed them to get to where they are. So it's really building up to be absolutely remarkable. We've spoken about France and Italy already, so that game is going to be key. But the big ones we're focusing on are England versus Scotland and Ireland versus Wales. Both games, one game's in Wales, so you got the atmosphere, you got the crowd, you got the passion. I've heard of a few people going there and I'm extremely jealous. It is going to be a game to remember, and I would give it all for Wales versus Ireland. I think it's going to be absolutely remarkable. You got England versus Scotland, which is already sold out, and that game not only has the passion at Twickenham, but it's got the history of that cup, the history of those two teams, which is going to make it even more intense. You think England will be obviously favourites for the game, but you can't count out the Scots, because when England and Scotland play, there's that passion, there's that intensity, that is that excitement that brings out, and you hear it in the anthems where the Scots just go that extra mile. But the English will want to go that extra mile too, and show the world that they are the comeback, that they are putting their names down in the hat for a World Cup opportunity at winning it. So much to play for this weekend for all top three teams. Could we see England surprise us and take it? Could we see Ireland upset Wales, and Scotland upset England, and Ireland take it again? Or will we see the 4th consecutive win for Wales, equaling a Six Nations title and a Grand Slam victory? That's all going to happen this weekend, where we're going to witness special intensity and brilliance of the game we all love, which is rugby. It's going to be hard hitting. It is going to be so competitive that I think we're going to be on the edge of our seats for all of those games this weekend. So much to look forward to because of how much these teams want. If we look at the coaches, potentially all 3 coaches could be their final coaching stints in the Six Nations. We know it for a fact. Warren Gatland's going back to New Zealand. Joe Schmidt is retiring. Eddie Jones, will he continue, or will he get fired after the World Cup? We just don't know, but we definitely know that these coaches are going to want to end the Six Nations battle with a bang. And in order to get that bang to explode, they need to win the Six Nations tournament or ruffle a few feathers. Joe Schmidt had his last game in Ireland this past weekend. It's going to be massive for him to go to Wales and pick up a victory. But anything is possible. If Ireland just sit fast and play the way they played last year, they can do it. But you've got to watch a fantastic, competitive, strong Welsh side. Warren Gatland will have his plans in place. He will have the procedures, the tactics, the match game plans in place in order to put Ireland under pressure. Then you've got Eddie Jones, the coach with the big mouth. Talks the talk, and sometimes walks it as well. But he is going to want to prove a point. He's been big talk this Six Nations, but he's been backing it up quite a lot of the time, and that is going to be the key to this game. Gregor Townsend hasn't been the hottest Six Nations tournament for him, but there's still hope and talent within that Scottish squad to cause an upset. We saw it last year, we could see it again this year, but it's going to be extra hard doing it in Twickenham, and I think that could be one of the factors in this weekend, but I will get into that in the predictions coming up later this week. So that's going to do it for today's video. Just wanted to touch base, bring in the excitement, because I am excited for this game and I think it's going to be absolutely superb, and we're going to witness special, incredible, talented rugby from outstanding players from the Northern Hemisphere. It is going to be epic. What are your thoughts? Could we see an upset? Could we see predictable wins? Who knows? We have to wait and see. It's going to be an incredible weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on another video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.